Start off from home and let's talk about a wonder coach, once the leader of the pack, once the one who was to bring change to the Ghanaian coaching scene. Samuel Boadu tasted the national team wine and he couldn't pick up a single win.
Yeah.
Eventually, Ghana drew 1-1 with Cote d'Ivoire. Didn't win a single game at the WAFU B Boys Cup and have been dumped out as a result. Now, it looks like, as far as the male teams are concerned, nothing is getting better anytime soon.
Yes, and it's very shocking that we have some of our best trainers, some of our best coaches being the ones who are handling these teams. And for some strange reason, there seems to be some kind of disconnect between what they are capable of, what they've built their career on and off, and what is being translated and shown to us on the pitch. Because at the end of the day, you look at a guy like Ibrahim Tanko, someone who served as an assistant coach of the Cameroonian national team, went to the World Cup, and you saw what he did with our Black Meteors. Then you look at Samuel Boadu, a guy who helped guide Accra Hearts of Oak to a league title, to end that long
league
title,
double actually,
a title drought, win the FA Cup too. And the fact that he was doing great things with Mediama even before he got the move to Accra Hearts of Oak. And you saw what happened in La Côte d'Ivoire, and you just have to be a bit surprised. And I think there's a disconnect. And for some reason, what they are known for and what they are capable of isn't reflecting in our national teams. I don't know if the preparation time isn't right. For some strange reason, the call-ups are just not on point. So the materials available to them are just not up to scratch. And there are some things that happen, and you would never, ever, in your wildest dreams, associate them with Samuel Boadu. So, for instance, in that first game against Niger, he played one of our best wingers, Clinton Dodu, as a right fullback. I mean, explain that to me. What, is he trying to accommodate some other personnel in the team?
Maybe he's trying to use the pace of the winger in a fullback position. Surprise the opponent.
Yes, these are some of the decisions that catch me off guard, and honestly, it's a bit difficult to explain. And so that's why I honestly believe there's a disconnect between what they are capable of and what they are known for, and what they are bringing on the table in terms of real-time performance from our various national teams. And they are, yes, you can read several meanings into it, but at the end of the day, it's still not an established fact why there is that disconnect. And for me, that's the puzzling bit.
Edwin, we've been talking about national team exits for a while now. This was a team that was supposedly hoarded from the public until the last moment. It was eventually released. They went out there. The football was not impressive. The coaching, game management was average at best. And we are back discussing the same things again.
Look, I'll keep this brief because we've been harping, as you said, on national teams for quite a long while now. Nothing seems to be changing. But coaching is a big problem when it comes to our national teams. But I don't think it's the biggest problem. It's the fundamentals. You put Pep Guardiola or Jose Mourinho in charge of this Black Satellites team. It's not going to stop a player or a defender from hoofing it long to a striker who is short or who can't handle two defenders alone. It's not going to stop a defender from trying to play out of defense in 92nd, 3rd minutes when he can hoof it long and clear the ball. You concede from that. How does a coach deal with that? You don't, because the players' fundamentals right from the beginning is wrong. All they know is keep the ball, kick it long. Keep the ball, kick it long. If there's a skillful player, try and beat as many players as you can and see if you can get into a good position to score. It's not going to work. When we saw the first game against Niger, I had hope that things were changing because I saw a few positive things. Very good passing, some good work on set pieces. It was just the defense aspect that scared me a little bit. And I said here that if we improved on that defensive bit, there's a good chance we'd beat both Burkina Faso and Cote d'Ivoire. Our defense actually got worse in those two games. Our fullbacks were really bad. Defensively, we didn't seem to get anything going. Against Burkina Faso in particular, we failed to match them in terms of possession. They played us off the pitch, especially in that first half. We tried to get things going. Nothing seemed to work for us. And, of course, the same defensive mistakes. Players did not know when to clear the ball.
Yep.
They did not know when to pass out of defense. And the Burkinabes zoned in on that. When you have properly coached teams, they zone into your problems and keep attacking it until they find a way through. That's what they did to us, and we didn't respond quickly enough. And I don't think even the best coaches can do that without players who are coached right from the young levels, right from when they are boys, from 10-year-olds.
Yeah.
That this is the basic. You need to do this when you're under pressure. You need to do this when you have a chance to play out of defense. And we need to improve that if we are going to go anywhere with this national
They've
team.
launched the national DNA. So
the
football DNA,
Yeah,
football philosophy.
The football DNA has finally been born. Lepert says that it's time to eschew all negativity and jump on board. He says he has interviewed the rank and file of the sports or football fraternity in Ghana. And so it's a holistic piece. We'll get our hands on it and see if it really is a congregation of the Samade's multi-system and agro, like we say. I think that agro is such an ambiguous, up-in-the-air philosophy and concept of football. I think that's a conversation for another day. But I'm talking about a national team